ZenUV is a powerful add-on for creating UVs. Today we will go through all the steps and I will show you the basic tools I use. To download an example model you have to go to the Help Examples panel, find Emergency Light in the list and download the scene. Let's go to Edit mode. The next step is to turn off the Edge display for everything except themes. Frequently used commands are located in the Pie menu. The default hotkey is Alt+U. You can easily replace it in Preferences ZenUV key maps. Choose any free hotkey for your hand and change it for the two contexts. Let's remove existing map. Pie menu, then Unwrap, Mark by Angle and Unwrap. The add-on will automatically mark themes by angle and unwrap the model. We can also see that it has added a new map in the list. Let's check the state of UVs with the checker. In the panel at the bottom we can change the size and type of the checker. You can also turn the checker on and off using Alt+T hotkey or using Pie menu. Using the widget on the left side, we can open and close the UV editor window. Let's remove the checker display in this window. Now we can directly start Unwrap process. Let's select islands faces for editing and isolate them. Call Pie menu, Isolate Islands. First we will cut off this cap here, select the polygons and click then Unwrap. Select the edge where we want to make the cut and then unwrap again. Then unwrap depending on the mode and what you have selected creates islands, mark themes, unwrap and then pack islands of your model. Quad structured islands can be striped using Quadrify. Select Edge, Pie menu, Quadrify. Repeat this for the other quad islands. When nothing is selected and you click then Unwrap, it performs Unwrap and Pack. To track progress and protect our islands from unwrap, we can tag them as finished. You may notice that there are alternative commands in the Pie menu with Ctrl, Alt and Shift, which are highlighted in the box below. Hold Ctrl key, tag finished. The islands are sorted to the right. To visualize the progress, Pie menu, hold Ctrl key, display finished. Let's return to the remaining parts of the model. When nothing is selected, call Pie menu, Isolate Islands. Green part means finished. Let's select the next part of the mesh, Pie menu, Isolate. Select Polygons, Pie menu, then Unwrap. Again quad structured island, Pie menu, Quadrify. Let's add cuts here. Call Pie menu, then Unwrap. For this island we will make a projection from above. U, project from U. Don't forget to tag islands as finished. Isolate islands, display finished. We are getting closer and closer to completion. Do the same with the smaller parts of the mesh. You probably notice that most of the time it's the same operators. Then Unwrap, Quadrify and tag finished. Our goal is that there are no stretches, all squares on the checker texture must be visually proportional. Let's get to the wires. They all have a quad structure, so we can select them all and press Quadrify. The algorithm will select the edge loops for themes on its own. Great! Now we just need to unwrap the last part. Let's remove the unnecessary seams. To do this, we'll select all the right faces and create one big island using then unwrap. Add cuts in the hole, then unwrap. If you don't want to unwrap the result every time, use mark, and only at the very end use then unwrap. I'm not very happy with the result of this island, so let's use then relax. Pie menu, hold Ctrl key, relax. This is much better. Sometimes I need to work with individual vertices. To do this, you need to turn off UV sync mode and select a part to edit on the model. I want to align the selected vertices horizontally. Go to the transform panel, select selection mode, align tool, vertex by vertex option, and align vertices horizontally. But what if I want to make this island rectangular and relax everything inside? Align and distribute vertices to have even space between them. Pin using P hotkey. Repeat the same thing for all the borders of the island. Now turn UV sync back on. Select the pinned vertices using Shift plus P, invert selection, and do then unwrap. Only now in unfold vertices mode. Amazing! Don't forget to tag it as finished. Then unwrap to pack. Also don't forget that you can display finished in UV editor. Now that it's all laid out, I'll show you how to save space on UVs with Stack. Go to Stack, Display Similar. On the model are highlighted similar islands that can be stacked on top of each other. Let's select them with Select Replicas, move them out of the square and hide them. Now we need to pack our unique islands in the Pack panel. First we need to select the texture resolution and set the correct margin. It's the distance between the islands. To find out this value, hold the cursor over the pack and press F1. We see that the correct value for our texture resolution is 4. Set it and press pack. Now do unhide. Go to Stack and select Selected Mode. Select the islands in the square and click Stack. Similar islands lie on top of each other. When the unwrapping is complete, let's add sharp edges for a successful bake. Unwrap panel, set sharp by UV borders, add checkbox for mark sharp. To set the right shading, click smooth by sharp. That's how quick and easy it is to make UVs with Zen UV. If you want to mark sharp edges in the process together with seams for Zen unwrap, you can activate this setting here. Last tip, Shift plus U to open the pop-up panel anywhere. And if you have difficulties, open the documentation and feel free to join our Discord server. Subscribe and thanks for watching.